Okay? And showed them, it says, and withal he filled them with the knowledge of understanding, going back to the laws, and showed them good and evil. Okay? So that's the point right there. He showed them what? He showed them good and evil. So let's go figure out what's good and evil. What's good? To the book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 12, to find out what's good. He says, wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good. So the law and the commandments are holy, just, and good. So that's what's good. So if he showed man good and evil, what is he talking about? The laws. Now let's find out what evil is. Just to say this, Adam, when the Most High made Adam in his image, he gave him the laws, he gave him order, he gave him dominion. When Adam only knew good. He only knew how to follow the laws. Until that snake, that serpent, okay, in the Garden of Eden, it came and tricked them and made them, and they went off. That was the first sin. That's when they started to learn evil, which is sin. Okay? So let's go prove what evil is. Now we're going to say Romans chapter 7. Let's show what this good is. Romans chapter 7, verse 12. It says, wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good. Let's go to one more. Let's go to Proverbs. The book of Proverbs 4 and 12. Book of Proverbs chapter 4 verse 12 says, when thou goest, book of Proverbs chapter 4 verse 2, it says, for I give you good doctrine, forsake you not my law. So that good doctrine is what? The law. So what's good? The law. Now what's evil? Romans chapter 7 verse 13, it says, was that then which is good, meaning the law, made death unto me? God forbid. But sin, that it might appear sin, working death in me by that which is good, that sin by the commandment might become exceedingly sinful. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I'm carnal, sold under sin. For that I do, I allow not. For what I would, that I do not, but what I hate, that I do. For then, if then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law that it is good. The law is good. Now then, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. Going back to that wicked heart. I know that in me, that is, in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. For the good that I would, I do not. But the evil which I would not, that I do. The evil being what? Sin. So what's evil? Sin, the breaking of the laws. Now if I do that, I would not. It is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. For I delight in the law after God, after the inward man, but I see another law in my members, warring against that law of my mind, and bringing me into captivity of the law of sin, which is in my member. Okay? It says, right, so that's what the evil is. The good is keep the laws. The evil is sin. Okay? Let's go back. So back to Sirach chapter 17, verse 4. It says, chapter 17, verse 7. Sirach 17:7 says, withal he filled them, meaning Adam and Eve, with the knowledge of understanding, and showed them good and evil. So he filled them with the laws first, and then when Adam, with the laws, which is good, and then when Adam transgressed, then Adam learned evil. So Adam had the laws, okay? So Adam had those laws. All right? And to show you that Adam had those laws, when you really think about it and you read these scriptures, the laws go back all the way to before the earth was here. Laws were here since the Most High was here. When the Most High created the earth and everything, the angels, he created laws. You see laws governing the heavens. Planets can only move certain ways. That's because that's the Most High's laws. Okay? Laws are on earth. Certain things only do, like the law of gravity. Everything that goes up must come down. That's a law that the Most High made. Okay? Not only that, but when the Most High make things, he makes laws to govern them. When the Most High made man, he had to give man laws. You think Adam was running around here lawless, just doing whatever the hell he want to? No, he wasn't. The Most High gave him laws. You can do this, but you can't do that. Now, whether he was perfect in keeping his laws, that's a different story. Okay? Whether he was perfect and the Most High put it in him to keep the laws until the serpent came, that's a whole nother story. But Adam had laws. Okay? Everything has to have laws. There cannot be anything that doesn't have a law. Name me something. If you believe that Adam didn't have laws, show me something on the earth or in the heaven that doesn't have a law. You can't, because everything has to follow a law or ordinance. Okay? Even the Most High follow laws. He never lies. Come on, man. All right? So the laws here was here before the earth. And when man was placed on the earth, the Most High gave him laws after his image. Okay? So let's go to 2 John chapter 1 verse 6. Let's prove that the law has been here forever. Or we could say since man was here. Okay? Let's go to the book of 1 John. Alright, the book of 2 John verse 6. It says, we'll break this down as we read. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. Okay? And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it. From the beginning. So we're going to break down two parts in this. It says, and this is love, that we walk after his commandments. So what are these commandments? When it says commandments, what is it talking about? It's talking about the law. Let's prove that. Let's go to 2 Maccabees. Go to the book of Maccabees. Alright. The book of Maccabees, 2 Maccabees chapter 7 verse 30. It says, 7 verse 30. Second Maccabees chapter 7 verse 30 says, while she was yet speaking these words, the young men said, whom wait ye for? I will not obey the king's commandment, but I will obey the commandment of the law that was given unto our fathers by Moses. So that's what the commandments are, the laws. Now let's go to another one. Let's go to 1 Maccabees chapter 1. 1 Maccabees chapter 2 verse 68. First Maccabees chapter 2 verse 68 says, recompense fully the heathen and take heed to the commandments of the law. So the commandments are talking about what? The law. So back to 2 John verse 6. It says, and this is love, that we walk after his commandments or laws. This is the commandment or laws that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in them. So it says that as ye have heard from the beginning. What beginning? The beginning of the world. The beginning from the first man. from the time of Adam and Eve. Okay? So let's prove that. What beginning? Proverbs 8:23. It says, I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, wherever the earth was. So the beginning is before the earth. Alright, now let's prove what this is talking about wisdom. We'll go to verse 13. It says, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil. Let's start at verse 12. It says, I, wisdom, dwell with prudence and find out knowledge of witty inventions. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogance in the evil way. In the full mouth do I hate. Counsel is mine, and sound wisdom. I'm understanding, I have strength. So what did understanding and wisdom say? Going back, which we prove what wisdom and understanding was the laws. What did it say? I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, wherever the earth was. So the wisdom of the laws, meaning the holy laws of the Most High, was set up from the beginning of the world. Now the laws governing man that we got in our Bible, those were set up when man was created. Now the other laws, the other divine laws that govern the heavens, the rotations of the planets, okay, of molecules, atoms and things like that, those were set up when those laws were set up when those elements and those things were made. Okay? It's pretty simple, man. Whenever something is made, laws have to be set up to govern it. Alright? And really, when you go into wisdom, wisdom is really the understanding of laws. The whole thing, the whole aim of this world is to understand it. Scientists, different types of scientists, whatever field they specialize in, that's the field that they're trying to understand or gain wisdom. Because wisdom is the understanding of things. So the wisdom is the understanding of the Most High's laws. You got people scientists that they study the heavens. What are they doing? They're trying to understand the patterns or the laws that govern the heavens. That govern outer space. You got people that study soil or plants, farmers, things like that. What are they doing? They're trying to understand the laws that govern plants or the laws that govern the soil. You got biochemists and people that study microorganisms. What are they studying? They're studying the laws that govern microorganisms and what role they have to play in the big picture of this world. So wisdom is really understanding of the laws of the Most High, whether they be the laws that the Most High gave to man, or the laws that the Most High gave to the plants, or the laws that the Most High gave to the heavens, or the laws that the Most High gave to the angels. But all in all, the Most High gives everything laws. So Adam, being the first, as I said in the scripture, being the first man, he had to have laws. The Most High gave him laws. Okay? And as you're going to see, as we go through this lesson, those laws are very similar, and I would even dare to say the same as the laws that we follow today in this Holy Bible. And I'm going to prove it as we go. Okay?